When I found the kitten on January 23rd, 2022, it was trying to warm up in the snow. I couldn't find the mother cat around. I think the kitten is orphaned. I brought him to the panel-fenced area where I fed and treated other stray cats. The poor kitten doesn't know the cats here and is afraid of them. The kitten made friends with other cats. All the cats here are stray cats. I gave the kitten food. Also, the kitten has a fungal disease on his right ear. He is very upset that the kitten does not have a mother. Kitten thinks another tuxedo cat is him, mother. Weeks later, the kitten has fungus disease on his ears, but the vet's medication didn't work. Today, the kitten will visit the vet again. We came to the vet and we are waiting in line for the examination. The kitten was examined and we came back. We'll try the new drugs the vet gave us. I mix medicine with food. Weeks later. The orphaned kitten gets a toy for the first time. The kitten thanks me and hugs. Weeks passed, but the fungal disease on the kitten's ears did not heal. I had surgery on both eyes yesterday. That's why my eyes hurt. Kitten hugs me and makes me relax. A few weeks later, unfortunately, the disease on the kitten's ears did not heal. I'm taking him back to the vet. The kitten has to live with the cone of shame until it heals. The kitten used previous medications but did not improve. I bought different medicines prescribed today. A few weeks later, the kitten has reacted to the new medication and the hairs on its ears are growing. I saw a pregnant stray cat give birth today. The pregnant cat gave birth here because she could not find a safe place to give birth. The umbilical cords of newborn kittens are still connected to the placenta. The mother cat thinks that I will harm her newborn kittens and hides them from me. I brought the mother cat and the newborn kittens into this cage so that the mother cat could take care of her babies. I put dry cat food, wet cat food, and water here for the mother cat. The umbilical cords of newborn two kittens are still connected to the placenta. Usually, mother cats sever their umbilical cords, but sometimes mother cats do not sever their umbilical cords. In such cases, the umbilical cords should be cut. Otherwise, umbilical cords can kill kittens. The mother cat's pain continues. It seems that the birth has not been completed yet. 2 newborn kittens have quite a hard time moving because their umbilical cords are connected to the placenta. Now I'm going to cut the umbilical cords of the kittens with a pair of scissors. The umbilical cord of the first kitten was successfully cut. Now I will cut the umbilical cord of the second kitten. The mother cat got into the cat litter box and gave birth again. Unfortunately, the third newborn kitten does not live. It seems that the cat has not completed its development. The other 2 newborn kittens look quite healthy. In addition, they can move more comfortably because their umbilical cords have been cut. You can sponsor stray cats like this one for the same cost of a coffee, or you can help stray cats by watching the video to the end and subscribing to the channel. Inside this cat house, 2 sick kittens are waiting to take their last breaths. Before long, a man will save them. Kittens are trying to take their last breaths, but it's not going to be easy to do it. In order to save the kittens, we need to provide the necessary care within 24 hours, otherwise it will be too late for everything. I found 2 sick kittens inside a cat house. I feed the cats living in this area every day, but I have not seen these 2 kittens before. Two kittens have eye inflammation, and their general health does not look good. I don't know where the mother cat is, but these 2 kittens need treatment. My guess is the kittens are 45 days old, because they don't quite know how to walk yet. The kitten meows and it breaks my heart. I will take the kittens to the panel fenced area where I feed the 6 stray cats. Kittens are a bit nervous and can't see yet because their eyes are inflamed. Other sick cats in panel fenced area visit 2 kittens. I clean the inflammation and burrs from the kitten's eyes. Since the burrs in the eyes are dry, I use a damp napkin. The stray cats are wondering who the 2 kittens who just arrived here are. I use eye drops in their eyes for motherless kittens. Now I will use eye drops for the other kitten's eyes. This kitten's eye health is better than the other. Mother cats hold kittens by the neck while carrying them. That's why you should hold them by the neck while taking care of kittens. After using the eye drops, wait a few seconds so that the eye will absorb the drops. I will give antibiotics to sick kittens, but I have to give small amounts because they are still babies. The kittens took their medicine now. I'm going to feed them. I will give them wet kitten food. Kittens don't know how to eat yet, so I need an injector. A few days later. Kittens have a lot of fleas on their bodies, so I have to use flea drops. There is kitten food in the injector. Now I will feed them. Kittens can eat wet food when they are about 45 days old. When I found the black cat, he couldn't keep his head up and was falling right and left because he couldn't get his balance. Also, the cat was constantly shaking and shaking its head. This can be a symptom of many different diseases. The cat may have neurological disorders, spinal cord fluid loss, otitis media, FIP, or other diseases. Therefore, many different tests need to be performed in order to diagnose the disease. There are no wounds on the cat's body, but its feathers are not healthy. I don't know how old the cat is, but it looks like an adult cat. I will take him to the vet and have tests to diagnose the disease. I hope I can rescue him. I don't know where the cat came from, but it's obvious that he made the right choice by coming here. I put the cat in a carrier bag and I'm going to take him to the vet. Since I don't have a car, I have to use public transportation and I have to walk a certain part of the way. The cat waiting for an examination at the vet. The black cat was examined and tests were carried out to diagnose the disease. Unfortunately, dry FIP was detected in the cat. FIP, it is a mutated form of the coronavirus found in cats and is fatal. There is no scientifically proven cure for the disease, but some cats are able to respond positively to treatment with expensive drugs sold for this disease. I bought these medicines for 3 cats with FIP years ago, but only one of them recovered. I will try to treat the cat with expensive drugs sold on the market. I bought 45 days of medication for treatment. If you saw a cat with internal bleeding and a cleft palate, would you help him? The black cat's health condition was getting better. But one night when I tried to give him medicine, the cat escaped from the cage and I couldn't catch him because it was dark everywhere. When I went to the area to catch the cat in the morning, the cat was inside the cage, but it had suffered a major trauma. I don't know what happened to him, but there was blood on the cat's mouth and nose. In addition, the cat's upper palate was damaged and its teeth were broken. I immediately took him to the vet. The veterinarian said that the cat's jaw was broken, the cat's left eye and left ear were damaged, he had internal bleeding, and his teeth were broken. The cat underwent surgery and a pin was inserted into his jaw. 1 month later, pins were removed from the cat's jaw and the cat was discharged today. The cat's left eye and ear were damaged after the trauma. I will use eye drops and eye ointment on the cat's eye for 2 weeks. If the cat's eye does not heal and gets worse, the cat may have to have eye surgery. Also, after the trauma, a disease developed in the cat's ear and the disease did not heal for days. The tip of the cat's ear was cut off by the veterinarian to prevent the disease from spreading throughout the body. I will use the medications prescribed by the veterinarian to heal the cat's ear and left eye. The cat had an iron pin in his jaw for 1 month, so the cat got weak because he couldn't eat. In the meantime, the cat's FIP treatment has been continued, and the cat is no longer suffering from FIP. The cat stayed at the vet for a total of 45 days and underwent tests for FIP disease. He also underwent surgery for a jaw fracture, and his jaw was fixed with an iron pin until it healed. I owe the vet about $1,000. If you support the treatment, I can continue to do everything I can to ensure the cat's survival. One month later. The cat's health condition is in very good condition. The cat's left eye is much healthier than before. Also, the wound on the cat's left ear is healing. I took the cat to the veterinarian to be neutered, but the veterinarian did not want to neuter the cat because anesthesia is too risky. The cat is very upset because he has been living in a cage for months. The cat no longer wants to live in a cage. He wants to run and climb trees. That's why today I'm going to drop him off at the park where I feed stray cats. The black cat will now live in this park. I've been trying for months to cure him. Now the cat can run freely. On November 14th, 2021, when I went to the park to feed the stray cats, I met the sick kitten. The kitten has a high fever and is not in very good general health. I checked the kitten's mouth and teeth first. I will give the kitten antibiotics. I take my medicine bag with me when I go to feed stray cats. The kitten has dehydration. I gave him antibiotics, but he didn't drink it all and spat it out. Now I'm going to give him and his friends wet cat food. The kitten has pain. The kitten needs eye drops. The kitten lives in this cat house in the park with his friends. The kitten doesn't want to eat the wet food I gave him. I'm taking him with me to treat him. I hope he can stay strong. One day later, the kitten has an appetite today and is eating. I will give him a pill. Now the kitten will drink antibiotics. I give different foods to boost the kitten's immune system, but the kitten doesn't know how to eat it. The kitten does not want to eat it and does not know how to eat it. So I put the food in the kitten's mouth because it has to eat it. Weeks later, the kitten lives in the panel fenced area where I treat other stray cats. I'm going to caress it now. A lot of people think stray cats are dirty, and they say to me, "Why are you kissing them?" I tell them, "Street cats are like my children." Here's another stray cat came up to me and wants me to kiss him. "95 days later, the kitten is in good health and plays with other stray cats. "60 days later, You can sponsor stray cats like this one for the same cost of a coffee.
I heard the sound of a kitten at 10 o'clock in the evening and came here. I can't open the door because there is rubble in the socks in front of the door. We lifted the rubble socks in the front of the door and opened the door. I saw the newborn kitten. There are cobwebs everywhere and it's very dirty in here. I hear the sound of another kitten, but I couldn't see the other kitten. I'm checking around to see if there are any other kittens. There are two kittens and they are very cold.
Tutabiliyor mu?
These kittens have umbilical cords. I think the mother gave birth in the warehouse, but then the mother's cat could not go in because the sacks of rubble were placed in front of the door. The kitten's body is very cold. I used the hair dryer to warm them up. I will give kittens special kitten milk made for them. Another kitten tore off the end of the bottle months ago. That's why I will give the milk with an injector. I have to be careful because the plastic of the injector is hard. Otherwise, the kitten's mouth may hurt. I will buy a new bottle tomorrow morning. I have to help the kittens pee. Now I am going to help the other kitten pee. Hey Daddy, I am done. One day later, I came to the same place to find the mother cat. The mother cat meows loudly and looks for her kittens. I caught the mother cat, but she is very grumpy. Now I am going to bring the kittens together with the mother cat. The kittens will live in this large cage with the mother cat. The mother cat is taking care of her kittens. I gave the mother cat dry cat food. I give wet food to the mother cat. 2 days later, the kittens need breast milk to stay strong. 3 days later, the kittens have grown quite a few, but the mother cat continues to take care of them. 3 days later, 3 days later, The kitten's eyes have been opened, and there is a big world to explore. Seven days later. One day later. 40 days later. Someone called me today and said, I wanna adopt a kitten. The kitten has a new family and will live with the cats in this house. The other kitten was also adopted by a man. The mother cat was spayed. This stray kitten has 3 legs and is trying to survive. The kitten lives in this park with his mother and siblings. If someone doesn't help the 3-legged kitten, it is impossible for him to survive. When I visited the park today, I met a family of cats. I think the kitten was born with 3 legs.
Yavru kedi. Yavru kediye görmüştük. Benim de vardı yavru kedi. Dur dur abi fotoğraf çekiyor. Gel gel gidelim. Bir tane 50 bin lira var. Bunu yanında.
The kitten is playing with his family, but he will never be able to protect himself if another stray cat attacks him. The mother cat is doing her best to feed her kittens. The family lives in this cat house made of plastic. But the mother cat usually allows the 3-legged kitten to sleep in this cat house. The cats are all hungry, so I'm giving them wet cat food. The kitten usually don't wanna walk because the stone hurt his feet. The mother cat takes care of all the kittens, but I gotta find a family to adopt the three-legged kitten. The kitten wants me to take him home. I don't have a carrier bag with me, so I'm carrying the kitten in my hands. The kitten is laying in a soft place for the first time. I gave him a lot of toys. Days later, the kitten has a fever and his foot hurts. I am taking him to the vet. I hope he survives. The kitten is waiting for an examination. The kitten was x-rayed. The veterinarian said that the kitten doesn't need surgery at the moment. The kitten has a fever, so he will stay at the vet. 1 week later, the kitten is playing games to get stronger, but today a woman said she wanted to adopt him. Days later, the owner named the kitten Cheetos. The kitten will live in this house with a 1-year-old cat. The mother cat and other kittens live in the park, but I often visit the park to feed them. The kittens are safe in this park. I am going to buy them a cat house. When I found the kitten, he was wet in the rain and was very cold. I have to catch him. Evet abi.
Islanmış, kumsal. Pek hasta değil de sadece ıslanmıştı.
Islamış abi.
Tabii hiç kaçmaya çalışmadı.
The kitten is very cold and his whole body is covered in mud. The kitten will take a warm bath. The kitten is taking a bath for the first time, but he is not afraid at all. I dry the kitten with a hair dryer. The kitten smells of shampoo. I couldn't find the kitten's mother. I gave the kitten water and wet food. I will use flea drops on the kitten. The kitten did not eat the food, so he will eat the food with the syringe. The kitten learned how to eat food. I sing a lullaby to the kitten. I don't know what happened to the kitten's leg, but she can't step on it. I think the kitten's leg hurts because she is keeping her leg in the air. The kitten is looking for something in the mud. The kitten's leg looks pretty swollen and broken. I am going to take the kitten to the vet now. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. The kitten's friends came to send her off. The kitten was x-rayed and found a small fracture and abscess on her leg. 11 days later, the kitten was at the vet for 11 days, and as she was discharged today, I picked her up from the vet. The kitten's leg has not yet fully healed. The veterinarian recommended that the kittens live in a cage for about 2 weeks. The kitten's leg is much healthier, but needs time to fully heal. The kitten's friends were happy to see her again. The dimensions of this cage are quite large. Here is fresh cat food and water. One day later, the kitten needs meat food, so I brought her meat. All cats living in this area are stray cats. I take care of them every day. Sick and needy cats live in this area. The kitten cannot play because it lives alone in the cage, so I will let her play with other cats periodically. The kitten will play with other cats for about 10 minutes. Antibiotic treatment was started for the kitten. The mother cat carried the kittens under the rubble and made the biggest mistake of her life. Can I have a chance to rescue the mother cat and kittens from here? The mother cat and kittens lived safely in a basket, but the mother cat made the biggest mistake of her life. I gotta rescue the whole family before there is a landslide. I'm gonna move the big stones away from here so that no stones will fall on the kittens. The kittens are playing games under the rubble, but the mother cat is waiting fearfully. The mother cat can attack me, so I use protective gloves. The mom cat bit my hand, but the gloves are very strong. The mother cat has a wound on her forehead, but she's fine. The mother cat is nursing the kittens. The cat with the tumor is about 15 years old and lives at the street. The old cat has a tumor in her nipple. The tumor needs to be surgically removed, otherwise the cat will continue to meow in pain. The old cat will go to the vet today. Two hours later, the cat didn't undergo surgery because she has aortic stenosis, so she has to take medicine for 1 week. The cat will take the medicine given by the veterinarian for a week. The old cat takes medicine for the first time. Well done, well done. One week later, the cat is going to the vet for surgery today. I hope she has a successful surgery. The cat has a really big tumor and I want to rescue her from this pain. The cat is ready to go to the vet. I hope the cat doesn't give up. Ten days later, the old cat's friends are waiting impatiently to see her. The cat had a successful tumor surgery. "93 days later, the old cat thanked me for helping her. A sick cat is waiting helplessly in a cardboard box. The stray cat is very sluggish and breathes in deeply. The cat smells very bad and needs to be cleaned. I am checking to see if there are any wounds on the cat's body. The cat can't walk healthy and also has inflammation in the ear. When I met this cat months ago, he had a polyp in his ear and I had him operated on. But the cat is sick again. I will take the cat to the vet. I hope he can survive. One week later, the cat was discharged and restored to its former health. The cat went to drink water and has not yet seen his friends. Here is one of the cat's friends. The hairs on the cat's neck have not grown yet, because he had shed for surgery months ago. You can watch the story of the rescue of the cat by clicking on the link in the description section. If you subscribe to the channel, I can do more for stray cats. I saw this kitten when I came to feed the cats in the park. The kitten is wet and cold. I think he fell in the water or someone threw him the water. Now I will take him to my house and help it dry. The kitten is shivering from the cold. The kitten's noise is pink because it's cold. Since I didn't have a carrying bag with me, I put the kitten in my dress so that it will warm. I will clean the kitten with hot water because it smells bad. He bathes him with Kitten shampoo. Now I will dry the kitten with a towel. I can dry it quicker with the hair dryer. The kitten is very hungry and I gave wet food for him. I will play games with him now, so he will be happy. One day later. This is where I take care of other stray cats. The kitten meets other cats. The kitten is a little nervous because he doesn't know the cat here yet. The kitten trained to explore the red house. Two other kittens came near to meet the new kitten. "13 months later, the stray cat will go to the vet to be neutered. The cat waiting for examination at the vet. The cat was neutered. Seven months later, the cat is sick and is hiding because she doesn't want me to take her to the vet. There is heavy snowfall in Istanbul and the roads are closed due to the snow. So I have to walk her to the vet. There is a tabby kitten and sick cat in the carrying case. It's really cold out there and I got very cold while taking her to the vet. 6 days later, many homeless stray cats live here. Also there are blankets and rainproof big cat houses here. Every stray cat living here has a story. Today my nephew is helping me and playing with the cats.
Seni de seveyim gel. Cici, cici, tüyleri ne kadar güzel. Kocaman bıyık. Seni seveyim. Korkma benden. Seni sevilmedim. Gel buraya. Korkmayacak, sana zarar vermeyeceğim. Beni tanıdın mı? Ahmet Bilal. Kızım kaçma. Beni tanıdın mı?
The tabby kitten has not recovered yet, but has an appetite.
Gel şöyle seni seveyim.
The tabby kitten has had its fill and now it comes to sit on my lap.
Benden korkmuyor. Üzüyor. Hadi ben seveyim şunu. Yine. Gider kadar. Gider misin? Korkma. Bak istememiştim gidelim. Sevgili miyim? Korkmayayım ben. Maydanozu çok severim. Bak ne kadar tatlı. Hmm.
11 months later. The cat is very healthy and has grown quite a lot.
Abi dikkat et biraz yeri var. Çok fazla karnım.
4 kittens were live in a box and they were all very sick when I found them. Local residents say they give the kittens milk and salami to help them, but these are very harmful for the kittens and kittens are sick because of it.
Kedilere bakıyor.
All kittens have diarrhea. All kittens will go to the vet for a checkup. Hopefully, they will survive. Kittens were examined and tested. All kittens have diarrhea and infections. A few days later. This is a safe zone where I treat stray cats. Sick cats live here. I obtained the drugs that I will use in the treatment of kittens from the vet. Every day I will give them injections and various drugs. Kitten got a shot, so she is mad at me. The grey kitten is much sicker than its other siblings. Kittens will eat wet cat food for the first time. They will live in this big cage until the treatment is over. Kittens have their hair, so I have to clean the cage often. A few days later, the kittens continue to use the medication given by the veterinarian every day. I have to clean the cage because the cats all have their hair. "14 days later, the health of the kittens is much better today. Hey guys, it's time to eat. "40 days later, all of the kittens survived. Weeks later, someone said they wanted to adopt a gray kitten. I brought the kitten to its new family. The kitten will live in this house with 15 budgies. Months later, 3 brother cats play toys with other stray cats. If there was going to be a miracle for a kitten waiting to pass away, what would you like the miracle to be? If the kitten hissed at you, would you be able to make this miracle happen? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before watching the miracle of the kitten's rescue. When I found the kitten, she was lying down because she was sick. I have to use protective gloves to catch the kitten, otherwise it may bite my hands. The kitten has intense inflammation in her mouth and teeth. I think she hasn't been able to eat food for days. The kitten is hiding under the pallet, but I can't catch her because my arm is short. That's why I have to make her nervous, so that the kitten comes out from under the pallets. The kitten has fallen asleep. It will be easier to catch her now. I caught the kitten. I checked to see if there were any wounds on the kitten's body. The kitten has an upper respiratory tract infection, inflammation of the mouth and teeth. The kitten may be hungry, so I will give her mashed food. I am taking the kitten to the vet. I use public transport because I don't have a car. The kitten was examined. 20 days later, I came to the vet clinic to see the kitten. She is doing well, but she is hissing at me. One week later, the inflammation in the kitten's mouth is over and the kitten has been discharged. The kitten lets me pet her. Thank you for watching the video. If you become a member of the channel, I can do more for stray cats. The kitten hid here because he was afraid of other cats. The mother cat is trained to protect the kitten from other cats. The mother cat fighting with all the stray cats to protect the kitten. The kitten is hissing because he is afraid of me. I am taking the kitten to the safe place. I gave the kitten wet food. I think this is the first wet food he has ever eaten. The mother cat and kitten are quite angry. Ten days later. The kitten's belly is swollen and there is a mass. I'm taking him to the vet today. I checked the kitten's body before going to the vet. The kitten is having trouble stepping on the floor. I think it's hurting. "13 days later. The inflammation in the kitten's belly was drained with an injector. When I found the kitten, I noticed a problem with its hind legs. The kitten meows loudly in pain and also hisses. I will take the kitten to the vet soon. The general health of the kitten is not good. I hope I can rescue her. I will take the kitten to the vet. I hope it is not serious. I am going to the vet with the kitten. The kitten was examined at the vet. The veterinarian said the kitten had a broken hip. The kitten may have been hit by a car, but this is not exact information. The veterinarian said that the broken bone will heal in a short time. The veterinarian said that the bone can regenerate itself within a week. If the kitten's bones don't heal within 1 week, or if the kitten's walking problems continue, the veterinarian will operate on the kitten. I hope the kitten's bones will heal. Otherwise, the kitten will have to have surgery. "11 days later. 11 days passed, but the kitten hasn't recovered yet, so I am going to take her back to the vet.
Şey yapmışlar. Sonda takamamışlar güya yazılanlara göre.
The kitten was examined for the second time at the vet, and the X-ray was taken for the second time. The veterinarian compared the result of the first and second X-rays. The veterinarian said that the kitten can walk without the need for surgery, but we need time for the kitten to walk. Since the kitten has pain on the left side of the hip, the kitten lies on its right side. That's why the veterinarian gave her a pain reliever injection. Also, the veterinarian gave me injectors. These injectors contain pain relievers. I will give the cat a painkiller injection for 2 days. The kitten's pain is over, and she is regaining her health. A few weeks later. The kittens wants me to carry it. 80 days later. The kitten has grown and become much healthier. Four months later. The stray cat has grown quite large and is going to the vet today to have it spayed. One week later. The stray cat is spayed. Hello, this is the town of Zania in the Niger country of Africa. Last year, thanks to your support, we built a water well in this town. People and animals living in this town now drink clean water instead of muddy water. Thank you all for providing food support to the people who live here. If you subscribe to the channel, I can do more.
Selamünaleyküm efendim. Burası Afrika. Bugünkü iftarımızı Sedat Özken niyetine ikram ediyoruz. Afrikalı kardeşlerini unutmayan siz hayır sahiplerine çok teşekkür ederiz. Hazreti Allah sizleri kazalardan, belalardan ve doğal afetlerden muhafaza eylesin. Daha nice Ramazanlara sevdiklerinizle beraber ulaşabilmeyi nasip eylesin. Ramazan-ı Şerifinizi tebrik eder, hayırlı iftarlar dileriz.